Greetings from the magical land of JingJangJooJong. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for coming back if you have already come back from watching something else. Today I am going to make a balloon, and it's a teddy bear balloon, and it's a really cute one, and it's not my creation. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. Now, because I do party games, magic, mini disco, I don't have much time for doing balloons, and so when I do balloons, they've got to be good. They've got to be something that the kids want. And this teddy bear balloon, the girls and the boys really love. In fact, quite a wide age span as well. They really like it. And I got this from the master of all masters, who you must have found by now online, and that's Sergie Loginov. I probably said his name wrong. And he is the awesome master of balloons. He has a ruler out and everything. He shows you exactly how to do it, step by step. You don't even have to see his face or his wig, because apparently he's got an even more jazzy wig than I have. Just kidding. And he is absolutely brilliant. So you can go and check out his site there. But the reason why I'm doing this balloon, which he has done, is because I found it very difficult to remember the series of all the little bubbles and twists and turns, about 20, in order to create one balloon. I needed to visualize it in my head, and I thought, well, I will share you my visualizations. Maybe it will help you until you've done it loads of times, and then you don't need to remember it like that. So it goes in these stages. First we have the nose, then we have the head, then we do an arm and a little round triangle for the body, and then the rest, well, I'll show you that when we get to it. Okay, so we're going to take a balloon to 260, and I recommend that you just do it with the same colour balloon until you've had lots of practice, because reason being, if you haven't already realised, you can do a balloon in one colour and you can do it well, and then you do it in another colour and it just turns out really weird. And that's to do with the balloon. Well, it's the balloon's fault, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So we're just going to blow this one up, but we're going to leave quite a lot at the end because we don't need much. I'll show you that in a moment. I'm just going to tie that and squeeze it. And you can see that at the end I've got nearly two lots of fingers there. I probably didn't even need that much air in. So we're going to do the nose first. Now, if you want to make it look even better, then do another bubble, just a small round bubble in a different colour, like white. All right, but I'm just going to do it all in this colour just to show you how to do it. So first we're going to make sure it's quite soft. We want a soft nose. So we're going to do a circle. We're going to do a bubble there, a round one, and another one the same size. Bend it back on itself, put the nozzle around, and then through, just to lock it into place, okay? There is our nose. Now we're going to do the face, okay? And the face is symmetrical. It goes cheek, ear, forehead, ear, cheek, okay? So we start off with the cheek, slightly larger than the nose, I would say. Then we're going to do an ear, probably slightly smaller than the cheek. Then we're going to do a forehead, the largest of these three shapes. Actually, it wasn't much different in size, that one, but never mind, I'm not going back on myself. And then another ear, and then another cheek. Make sure the cheek is the same size as the first cheek you did. So you get a little circle like that, and we're going to just twist that round, and you're left with that, okay? Then we're going to pop, although not literally, the nose through the middle of the circle, and that's going to stay in place when we've locked these two ears in together. So we're going to do some ear twists, aptly named ear twists, round like that, one on there. Get in there, nosy, it's trying to pop out, and the other ear. Now, the more practice you have, the better looking your bear can be. It's all right, I suppose. It will do anyway. So the next thing we're going to do is the chest, the front and the back of the chest. So we're going to do two circles, 1, 2, both the same size. Again, fold them back on each other, twist round, and you're left with that. Okay, so pull out the arm to the side. You want to try and have that bubble in the middle of the nose there, so it lines up, because remember that's the middle of the chest. It's going to have another little hand coming out the side here. So on this side we're going to do hand, foot, belly. Okay, so we do the hand first, which is a small bubble. hand. The foot's the same size, so 3 bubbles about the same size. You can do your feet slightly larger if you want. And then we're going to do the belly, and the belly's a little bit bigger. Okay. So we're left like that shape, but we're not going to lock it into the neck. We're gonna do a little triangle. So make a little triangle here. So you've got the 2 feet and the belly. Twist it round. Now we need to make another belly. So make sure it's the same size as the first one you did just there. And we're going to pass it through the middle, okay? So we're just going to push it through, and that will keep it in place like a banana twist. Now we're left with this mutant shape. And all we've got left to do after we've done that is a hand. So the hand is a bubble like that, the same size as the first one you did. And all this rest of the balloon is unnecessary. So of course now you, being the pro that you are, will be able to just tear it off and, you know, use your teeth or whatever, but I can't. So I'm just going to use a pair of scissors just to get rid of this excess. Whee! Like that. Okay. Now, what we do is we get our teddy, and we're going to, those are his feet, aren't they? There, and that's his belly. So we want the belly to come under the chest, and we want the hand to come up all the way round. And then we're going to wrap that round the neck. So here we go. Give it a little wiggle and a jiggle around to get it perfect. If it's not perfect, you just tell the children it's unique, like you. And of course, we can then draw on some features. So we're just going to do 2 little eyes, tiny ones, fairly close together. And a nose. That is, if you're doing a balloon real quick, that is all you have to do. Look at him, he's so cute. If you have more time, then you can do the patches, like the Forever Friends ones. He's got a little line down there. He's got some little patches going off to the side. And it just finishes it off, gives us a bit more personality. So a big thank you to Sergie for showing us that. And I hope that that way of seeing it helps you, as it did help me. And if you have any suggestions or comments below, I'd love to hear from you. But thanks for watching anyway. Don't forget to check out my other videos. And maybe we'll see you again sometime soon. Bye-bye.